This video is for Donald Trump. All I want to say is, Obama did it better. Obama did it way better. No hand on the rails, holding a coffee cup, other hand in pocket. Now that's a president right there. Thank you for your attention to this matter, Mr. Trump. Anyway, that's it. That's the TikTok. Bye!
Trump hates Obama because Obama is everything that he will never be. Intelligent, classy, competent, experienced, dignified, kind, loved, respected, articulate, and so many more things money can't buy. You know this is true.
Here to you, your family. We want to thank Honor Flight, but the sacrifices that all of you made to protect our country is something that will always be honored. And we are very grateful, and we also happen to welcome you with a 70-degree day in D.C., which doesn't always happen around here. So, appreciate you. We'll see you out here. Be safe getting off board. Captains, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
You absolutely have to see this clip of President Obama, and this is how our veterans should be treated every single day.
In Vietnam, it's all free for them. We show them all their monuments and explain what their monuments are about. We just try to treat them with dignity that some of them didn't get when they came home from the war.
Hello, everybody. What? As we approach Veterans Day, I wanted to stop by and just say thank you for your extraordinary service to you, your family. The sacrifices that all of you made to protect our country is something that will always be honored. And we are very grateful, and we also happen to welcome you with a 70-degree day in D.C., which doesn't always happen around here.
That's the first time I've seen a president, former or current, greet an honor flight, and that is absolutely amazing.
What President Obama did shouldn't be amazing, but it is. And that is exactly how every single veteran we have here in the United States should be treated every single day, not just on Veterans Day. And I am the proud granddaughter of a veteran of World War II. And this, I know I'm very emotional, but thank you, President Obama, for doing this and recognizing their service.
Obama said, let me show you how it's done. Because why was he greeting an airplane full of veterans when they arrived to Washington? That's how you do it. That's being a president, because I have seen him more than the actual president. I have seen him on campaign tours, being grateful for the veterans who freaking sacrificed their life. I wish we had a president like that. Oh my God. I wonder who it could be.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So Americans, be it the left, the right, Republicans, Democrats, MAGA supporters and MAGA supporters, many of them are secretly admitting that Barack Obama was the best president of the United States 1,000 times than Donald Trump. The things he did for Americans are way much better than what Donald Trump is currently doing to the country right now. And this is after a viral video of Barack Obama during the Veterans Day went viral of him receiving the veterans. Americans are confessing that this has never happened in the United States, despite the fact that Obama has class. This was so much emotional, it impressed many, and many went ahead and concluded that indeed this president, they didn't see it, but he was the best president of United States. 1,000 ways better than Donald Trump. And they are impressed actually, and apparently our man is not happy. Our yellow man is not happy about him. And we all know he hates Barack Obama. And in this video, let's watch some of the Americans' reactions on how they are confessing secretly that indeed Barack Obama was the best president of the United States. And then we shall be sharing our opinions.
I just started crying because I saw a video of former President Obama getting on an airplane full of veterans, getting on the little telephone walkie-talkie thing, getting his beautiful, deep, amazing baritone voice on that phone and saying, I thank you for all of the service that you've done for this country. I appreciate each and every one of you. And then he stood outside of that airplane and he shook every single one of those former veterans' hands, and they were overjoyed to have him there. Someone so important to be there and recognize them. And I was overwhelmed with the emotions that I have inside my body that came pouring out of me by seeing a president do something that used to happen on a normal fucking Tuesday. And here we are, a former president, hasn't been in office for over a decade, is still doing something so grateful. And the other one, I guarantee you is not. I haven't even looked, but I guarantee you that he's not. So just remind yourselves what we're fucking doing here. Because I see a clear difference. I see a clear difference in those two respects. Don't you?
Obama was the best president I got to witness. And if you don't agree, just keep on scrolling. But I'm going to tell you something. When that man, he had the biggest inauguration ever. And if you haven't seen, go look it up. Look it up. But I mean, it was people from as far as the eye could see, white, black, Hispanic, everybody wanted this man because he spoke about equality. And hearing him give that speech, what do you say? It don't matter if you're black, white, immigrant, not, gay, straight, it don't matter. You have a home in the United States. That's what he said. And people were just crying and sobbing and sobbing and crying. And I just kept, I'm getting cold chills now. And to see him and his family, oh God, I got cold chills, entering that White House for the first time. It was a moment in history. And for a split second, I thought we were moving in the right direction. I just knew it. I was like, we're going in the right direction. Fine. He gave us hope. And that's exactly what Kamala did. She gave us hope. And I'm not saying this because they're black. No. They just happen to be black. You know what I'm saying? But their message gave us hope. And it just makes me sick to my stomach to see where we were in comparison to where we are now. It's sick. And the people out there that don't realize how backwards we have gone, I hope it affects you the most.
This right here is a photo of President Obama as he greeted veterans as they arrived in D.C. this past weekend. As most of you know, today is Veterans Day. And he greeted those veterans with just simple gratitude and to let them know you're not forgotten and thank you for your service. Now, as we all know, President Obama has always shown true leadership, true intelligence, always. So nothing that he does, even post-presidency, it never seems to amaze me because he is that guy. Something that Trump will never be. That's exactly why every chance Trump gets, he tries to attack Obama. But I stand by him. He is my forever president, and Trump can never add up to the things that Obama was when he was in office. You don't like it, so what? But that's my belief, and again, Trump can never.
But Obama deported way more people. They called him deporter-in-chief.
Obama deported over 3.1 million people. Biden deported over 4.4 million people. Not once did either one need troops in the street in order to get that done. Both also follow the Constitution and gave them due process. They also didn't generalize all Latinos as criminals. They also didn't start going after U.S. citizens. They also didn't start selling their own merchandise or want to become the first dictator in the U.S.
I love that Obama spent Veterans Day surprising a flight of Korean and Vietnam War veterans. You have to see the video if you haven't seen it of their reaction. These veterans, their mouths were agape. They were shocked and just awed by being in the presence of Barack Obama. They gave him a resounding applause. And I love that because Obama is like the uncle whose brother is the deadbeat dad, right? The uncle's got to show up for the kids because when the deadbeat dad shows up, and he rarely does, he fucks everything up. So I wanted to show you the X post that Obama made after he had surprised this honor flight. He says, ahead of Veterans Day, I was honored to welcome a flight of veterans and their families as they arrived to DC. To all those who bravely served our country, thank you to you and your family for your extraordinary service. The sacrifices that all of you have made to protect our country will be honored today and every day. Presidential! Thank you so much for stepping up. Like, clearly, the United States has a deadbeat dad, and Barack Obama is stepping us up and showing us what presidential behavior looks like. So thank you, Barack.
As a veteran who served this country, over the past 10 years, I have truly lost my faith in my service to this country, the way that the country is going now, the direction in which the country is going now, led by this regime. But when I see former President Barack Obama show up at DC Reagan Airport to surprise a group of veterans who are doing an honor flight, to thank them for their service and to shake each and every single one of their hands, thanking them for their service to this country, it restores my faith in my service to this country. Watch how former President Barack Obama greets and thanks and honors those who have served. Former President Barack Obama did not go on that plane and look at those veterans and say, oh, you voted for Trump, I'm not going to shake your hand. Our veterans are being impacted right now with this current administration and their draconian policies. Many of our disabled veterans right now depend on SNAP benefits in which they are not receiving. So if you voted for this regime and this administration, don't thank a veteran. Don't thank a veteran for Veterans Day because you voted against our benefits.
Barack Obama ruined healthcare in the United States because his Obamacare is the reason why healthcare premiums are so expensive in the United States. This is the narrative that Republicans are trying to spin online while we're having the discussion right now about how expensive healthcare is in the United States. What they are failing to disclose to a lot of people is that healthcare premiums were skyrocketing before Obamacare was even implemented. Yes, there is the chance and possibility that healthcare premiums increase when more people have access to healthcare that previously didn't due to them being sick. But that's why you should allow people to have greater access to healthcare. Because when people are getting their regular checkups, they're seeing doctors for things that need to be treated, you're saving money down the line. The studies also show that with Obamacare, when we were taking care of people and allowing them to have access or expand the access, you are seeing a decrease in spending on healthcare cost overall. So no, Barack Obama did not ruin healthcare in the United States. He made it more accessible and was attempting to save us more money down the line.
So I asked ChatGPT, why are Americans saying that Obama was better president than Trump? And he told me, here are 10 commonly cited reasons people say Obama was better than Donald Trump, faced carefully as a public opinion and analysts' viewpoint, not political endorsements. Number 1, more stable international relationship. Many believed that Obama strengthened alliance, including NATO, EU, Canada, Africa, and maintained calmer diplomatic relations compared to Donald Trump's more confrontational style. Number 2, calm, predictable leadership style. Obama was often described as a measured, disciplined, and deliberate. Supporters felt this brought stability, especially during crisis. Number 3, stronger focus on diversity and inclusion. Obama's administration emphasized racial, gender, and cultural inclusion, which many viewed as unifying. Number 4, successful economic recovery after the 2008 crisis. Obama inherited a collapsing economy and helped oversee a long recovery period, including job growth and stabilization of financial system. Number 5, expansion of health care access, Affordable Health Care Act. Obamacare extended health coverage to millions of Americans who previously couldn't afford Medicaid. Number 6, fewer major political scandals. Obama's presidency was often described as relatively scandal-free, compared to Trump's highly publicized controversies and investigations. You all know that, the Epstein files and all that. Number 7, diplomatic approach to global conflicts. He favored diplomacy over escalation. Examples include the Iran nuclear deal and Cuba normalization. Number 8, emphasis on climate change action. Obama pushed for environmental protection, rejoined global climate frameworks, and strengthened U.S. renewable energy investment. Number 9, more predictable communication style. Obama communications were formal and structured, while Trump's social media-driven approach was seen by critics as chaotic. We all know what happens on Trump's Truth Socials. Number 10, highly favorability among global leaders. International surveys showed Obama had higher global approval rating, improving American soft power image. Those are just the points that I think are familiar with majority of the people. You do tell me why you think Obama was the best president compared to Trump, and how do you feel about Obama deciding to welcome those veterans and treating them as true people who truly deserve that treatment? Because we all know when a person serves the country and gets old, maybe goes to retire, people don't recognize them anymore. But Obama decided to take that chance and welcome these veterans, greeted them and told them, thank you for your service. You are recognizable and we haven't forgotten about you. Tell me what you think about the whole scenarios, how emotional it was, and see you in the next video.